Leave your comments on the Ask Reddit sub, and I'll read your answers on the next episode of LWIAR 2. If you got offered $1 million but it meant that every traffic light you approach will be red, would you take it? Why or why not? Removed. Yes, because I am more annoyed by my poorness than driving. It happens to me anyway, why couldn't it happen to rich me? This is the real answer to me. I would barely notice the difference in what? 10 seconds a light. The million in the bank would be 100,000x more money than I've ever had in my account. Finally, the right answer. Everyone acts like it's a mathematical problem where money equals time is the only thing that matters. Even if you could use that time to make more money, you wouldn't. It's too much work. I'd ride a bike, public transport for the rest of my life for $1 million. Edit. Jesus Christ, I meant subways and bike paths. Stop telling me bikes need to stop at red lights. The amount of time I waste sitting at red lights would not nearly reach the amount of time I spend working. With $1 million and my current expenses, I wouldn't need to work for 20 plus years. And that money can make me more money in the background. So yeah, it would be stupid not to take it. If you charge by the minute, you could actually use it to make extra money as a taxi driver. Now this is a plan. An evil one to boot. Sorry pal, just our luck today, huh? Hey, I bet $100 we won't hit a single green light the whole way there. Also imagine the extra money you could make by betting people bet you $100 to 10 that this next stoplight will be red when we get there. Quote. Did you stutter on text? Sure, it seems I hardly ever come up to a green light anyways. Honestly, just knowing it would be red every time I approach would be nice. I would just adjust driving patterns and I'd never get frustrated thinking I missed the green. It's just always red, not a big deal. Okay, right. It's always a piss off when you're getting to a green light and then it turns to red right before you'd be able to get through. I've once notated every time I get to a green compared to a red over 1 month. 7 greens, 829 reds give me the $1 million, damn it. Edit. Seems like a lot of people are calling me out for what is straight up a problem for me. I live in a small village with basically one way in out and it directly connects to the main road. To cross it, to go to the parallel road I'm obligated to drive at. I'm 17 and only am allowed a moped driving max 45 km per hour. 28 miles per hour. And there are just some rare occasions I can cross. After that I drive along that road bicycle path and because of my speed of only 45 km per hour, 28 miles per hour, I always hit the lights because they're made for cars, trucks going 80 to 90, 50 to 56, and therefore I'm mostly nailed. Also driving even slower won't help in my general time. By the way, province of Antwerp, Belgium. How? He kidnapped a penguin, stuffed it in his car and made it count every green and red light at gun point. Sure, I could learn the routes with the least stoplights for $1 million. Yay, and it's not too bad if you know it'll be red every time. Plus no one said you had to stop at the red lights. $1 million will pay for a lot of traffic tickets. Edit. My first ever award. Thank you. Getting caught running red lights numerous times is an easy way to lose your driver's license. Edit. No crap, you can throw money at the problem to make it go away. But if that's what you're seriously going to invest $1 million in, then your priorities are probably out of whack. Also, $1 million is a lot. But not, frick you, I can do whatever I want whenever I want for the rest of my life money. I always think about doing this. I had a friend that used to do this all the time. He was a dick. He once told me, every time I've ever had a Twinkie, there hasn't been any cream inside. I thought that was about the stupidest thing I'd ever heard. So he went into a gas station. He came out with Twinkies and bit into them. I swear there was no cream in either one. It was so bizarre. I suspect this was God's way of punishing him for driving like a dick. Edit. I think I should add that we also inspected the bottom of the Twinkies. There was no cream to be seen on the bottom where the cream is inserted. I'm telling you, do not do this turn method to avoid a red light. There are consequences. Also, thanks for the silver and gold. Edit 2. I implore anyone who uses this turning method to go buy Twinkies and see what happens. I don't like Twinkies either. That's not the point. You should, nay, need to do this in the name of science. Edit 3. I really want to thank everyone who responded to my comment. I had a lot of fun reading your comments and responding to some of you. I'm now realizing I don't really ever tell this story. I guess I'll now frame it around the fact that my friend did in fact do this sort of red light avoidance. He did do it on the day where he bought the Twinkies. He did turn right into the gas station, then turn right out of the gas station. To the person whose comment I was responding to who brought up this way of avoiding red lights. Thanks. Full disclosure, I just wait for the light to turn green and I never had a Twinkie without cream in it. Yeah, we don't exactly have too many traffic lights where I live. Sign me the frick up, edit. Holy crap, this blew up. Thanks for the upvote. Hey, I have a 1955 Chevy that sounds murderous. People pull up beside me at stoplights and often ask what kind of engine is in it. I usually tell them it's a Prius engine, which gets either a laugh or a very confused face depending on the person. Sometimes a car full of teenagers will yell at me to peel out when the light turns green. It gives me a perverse joy to drop it into neutral and rev the engine hard. Again, it sounds murderous. Then when the light turns green, I casually pull out slowly, obeying all traffic laws and being considerate of all other drivers. Their letdown is palpable and I revel in it. Hey, don't steal my dream like that. Our dream. You can dump $1 million into a dividend stock, e.g. Maine, and take home about $5,000 per month after taxes without ever touching the principal amount. If I do some napkin math based on my current commute and a typical red light length of 90 seconds to 2 minutes, I'm going to effectively get paid $1,600 per hour to sit at those lights. So yeah, I'll take that offer. This guy hypothetical. Yes, I don't drive. There's pedestrian red lights too, though. I don't curve, no cars, I walk. My country got no stupid jaywalking rules. You're getting paid. Yeah, I would just walk or take the subway. Yes, helicopter. Thanks for watching LWIAR 2. The best of all time r/AskReddit submissions and comments. If you like this video, check out the original LWIAR channel. And don't forget to like and subscribe.